I bet you never guessed it, but today we're cooking rice. The spot on day. Is y'all tired of rice like I'm tired of rice? Just kidding, I still love my rice. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Aloha mae kako. Hola, buen dia, servus, salamu alaikum, sawadee-kap, ohayo gozaimasu. How you doing, nasties? Today's dish, I want to bring a little balance in our crazy lives today. I probably should say something philosophical, but I mean, so when I think of food that's very well balanced, I think about Thai food. I found something unique to do with something that we have so much of. What do sour, sweet, salty, and spicy have in common? I mean, besides being on my resume, I'm talking about food, you nasties. We're going to use a Thai cooking principle balanced. All of those elements there, the salty, the spicy, the sweet, and the sour, and we're going to apply them to a warm rice salad. Now, if you've ever had Thai cuisine, you notice that everything is slightly spicy, slightly sweet, slightly sour, and slightly, like me today, salty. Now, why am I salty, you ask? Because salads are a little difficult to make. You'd think they would be the easiest thing in the world to make. So if someone says to you, I'm gonna make you a salad, you think you're gonna get some lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, potentially some herbs or peppers or cheese, I don't know. But there's a lot going on and you have to learn to balance them very well, balanced, to make a good salad. Now, anybody can just toss a salad. Excuse? Why you nasty? Why you so damn nasty? Look at you with your hot crotch, just... Today I'm gonna make a rice salad. Now, rice salad is not something you typically think of when you hear salad, and that's fine. No, I did not ask you for your opinion. Is it bad when it's 1 o'clock and you're drinking bourbon out of a measuring cup? It would be really bad. This is green tea. And I'm using it for the dressing that I'm making. What day it is? I don't know. What type of rice it is? That I do know. Let's use some brown rice, shall we? Brown rice, because brown rice has a little more of a bite, so it's going to give us a little more texture. And we're going to cook that brown rice in coconut. I've got a half a cup soaking. Oh, okay. Now we've got the rice cooked. So we're gonna wanna apply the salad part of it. So what vegetables are we gonna use? You can use whatever you want. Today, this is what I'm going to use because this is what I had in my pantry. 1 carrot that I'm going to peel and I'm going to cut up and I'm going to do what's called blanch and shock. All that means is I'm going to bring some water to a boil. I'm going to throw in my carrot pieces, let them cook for about 30 to 40 seconds. After that 30 to 40 seconds, pull them out, put them in a bowl of ice cold water. This is a cucumber. I'm going to peel this, I'm going to cut it in quarters and then scoop out the guts. Now, those guts you want to hold on to because we are going to use those for the dressing, which we'll get to in a moment. Once we have peeled and quartered it, we will chop that down into some slivers. You can cut them into whatever shape you want to. I'm going to take this onion, we're going to cut it in small dice. Then we're going to saute it in some oil. I used rice bran oil, but you use whatever oil you want to use. Add a little bit of salt, put it to the side. These are called Shishito Peppers. Dangle it in front of the camera. Now these are a nice, mild, slightly sweet Japanese pepper. If you do not have them, you can use something similar like a cubanelle or a banana pepper. And then last, we're going to use some tomatoes. I am using a combination of cherry and grape tomatoes, but feel free to use whatever tomatoes you want to use. Now let's talk about the dressing. Let me talk about that day. The dressing is going to be what gives this salad its Thai essence. We're gonna get the salty, the sour, the sweet, and the spicy specifically from our dressing. For the salty side of things, we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of miso paste. Now, if you don't have miso paste, don't freak out. You probably have soy sauce in your cabinet. You can use soy sauce. It's going to bring those same salty, umami flavors to this dressing. For the sour part of it, we're going to use lime juice. Now, if you don't have fresh limes, You can use bottled lime juice, that is perfectly fine. We're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of that as well. For the sweet side of it, we're going to use about a tablespoon of turbinado sugar. All right, now let's talk heat. I'm having a little affair. I'm having an affair on the Thai pepper that I should be using here. Typically I would use a dried Thai pepper. However, my Thai peppers in the garden only have one little bitty sad one. And that's not gonna do it. I need a little bit of heat. So I went to the pantry and I said, what I got? This is a Korean pepper powder that I use when I make kimchi. It's got a beautiful flavor and it's also got a nice heat to it. I am adding 1 heaping teaspoon. Now feel free to use less or more. Other elements I'm going to add. I'm gonna add a little bit of acidity, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. We're also gonna add in a little bit of a fatty mouthfeel with a nice toasty flavor. We're gonna use some toasted sesame oil, 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna put in about a 1/4 teaspoon of dried ginger powder, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. We're gonna put all of that into a food processor and we're going to pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, put it on, and then we're going to add in about 2 handfuls of roasted peanuts. Put it into a squeeze bottle. There you have it. I took some rice, I took some vegetables, I took some spices, and I made a warm brown rice salad. Be kind, be compassionate, be human, and most of all, wash your hands, you nasty. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. Apparently I'm still a 5-year-old childish boy. Take good care of my little ricey rice.
Why did battery go dead?
This has only taken me like 238 takes to do just the basic intro to... It's a salad. It's a rice salad. I can't do this. This episode is gonna get me thrown in jail. That's it. All right. Have a good day. Goodbye.